All right, hello, I'm George. Thanks for the possibility to present Shadowmap here. I want you to imagine, and I think this is quite easy at Intersolar, that we have an energy source up in the sky which is available 24/7 every day of the year. It's available to every human being, it's not causing any harm to the environment, and it's free. And if such an energy source existed, which is the case, I think it would be very useful to have an interface, a digital tool that makes it extremely easy to plan and work with this energy source, which is obviously the sun. And what we are doing with Shadowmap is we are digitalizing the greatest energy source in the solar system. And we aim to build a very easy to use software which is available anywhere in the world, which is taking 3D data from elevation, from buildings, and makes it very easy to visualize shadow situations anywhere in the world. You can also customize that data extremely easily, and you can also analyze it in 3D. So it's not only for roofs but also for facades. You can have analysis of any surface you see in near real time. And we have 3D data already built in, and now you can also use Google 3D data on top of that. You can customize that data, so you can remove buildings, you can add 3D structures, and this all works on any device. It runs in your web browser, so you can integrate it also into other applications, and you can also share your projects and embed it into existing apps and websites. And before I talk much more, I want to give you a little demo so that you see in action how this is going to look like. Let's hope this works. Yeah. So you see the Google 3 tiles coverage. It works anywhere in the world. You can check out the light situation throughout the day and throughout the year. You can upload your own very high quality 3D models. And then you can visualize and analyze this as well. And you can also share this with other people. You see like the real-time 3D analysis, which gives you kilowatt hours per square meter, not only on roofs, but also on facades. And now I'm going to walk you through this whole thing in slow. So what we have is a global digital twin. You can use this anywhere in the world. And you have a precise sun model, obviously. You also see the sun in the sky. We have 3D data. This is the expo which we are currently located in, and you can also just switch to Google 3D tiles, and then you have even better data. And here you see like a custom model which was uploaded, and you have a real-time visualization of the shading situation. And with a click, you can just switch into the analytics mode. And as you've seen before, you have for any surface which you see in the 3D scene, you have the analytics available. And this is happening in near real time. And it considers shadow occluders in the surroundings of 60 kilometers and the local weather conditions on top. And you can also use this with Google 3D data as well. What's also possible is that you can easily draw your own shapes and structures into the scene, and those are taken into account also in real time. So it's just a very approachable, very easy to use visual tool. Like my aim is that my mom can use it, and that's actually the case. It runs on any device. It can be embedded into existing websites and apps. So it's also interesting for project developers and PV companies. They can just take their projects and put it onto their own website, and it's all interactive. You can use this interactively. You can present it to your customers and to your audience. And we see that this accelerates sales processes drastically, because the end buyers, the customers, they just see that you as a company understand their situation, and everything is covered what they might have problems with. We have over 200,000 monthly unique active users in the whole world. Recently we got discovered in Brazil, and Brazil is now our top market actually, in front of Spain, United States, UK and the rest of Europe. Also South America is gaining traction, and we have 25,000 registered users. We have over 2,700 paying users. And yeah, as I said before, it's globally used. And yeah, we are very happy because we want to make it very easy to work with the sun, and what we've built is being used by customers all over the world. And what I also want to tell is about our all access area. We were always wondering how we can make it very easy for our new customers to just test out Shadowmap before they buy it. So we decided we take the whole country of Chile, which you see here on the map, and as soon as you enter Chile, you can try out everything for free. So you don't need to pay anything, you can test out the data quality, you can test out the features, and if you like what you see, you can just buy it and use it at your location. And of course, if you live in Chile or if you work in Chile, you're just lucky because you can just use everything for free. We are here at the Intersolar with our booth in the startup sector over there. You can drop by and we give you a live demo. And we're also here because like a few weeks ago we launched Shadowmap Studio, which includes our Shadowmap Analytics, and the pricing for that is 50 euros per month, and you get one active project per that, and you can use it for how many locations you want sequentially. If you're a bigger company and you have different projects simultaneously online, then you can just buy a multiple amount of these things. And we think it's really perfect for a very fast initial analysis, so if you want within minutes or even seconds get an idea of the shading situation at your location, Shadowmap is perfect. Of course, PV sales, also cool for balcony power plants because we don't only do roofs, as I mentioned before, but also facades, which is quite unique because you need a 3D environment for that. It's not enough to have like panel orientation and panel angle. You need the surrounding structures which cast shadow, and this is what we are experts at. And also, since it's a web technology, it can be integrated into existing configurators, existing apps and websites within minutes actually. Yes, what I also want to put emphasis on is what you see is what you get. So everything that you see in our 3D visualization, this is also taken into account for the analysis. Thank you. And yeah, benefits, obviously we also take into account local atmospheric conditions anywhere in the world. So you don't only have shadows, but also the cloud coverage included in the calculations. And it's editable, as I mentioned before. And also important, you have global 3D data already built in. You don't need to model the surroundings. We have B2B integrations live with Austria's biggest real estate search engine, Willhaben, and 2 other companies in Austria, more in the pipeline. And then we have quite amazing customers anywhere in the world, like Saint-Gobain, film studios, NGOs, universities, real estate marketers, and also the first solar companies are now using our product. And again, we are here quite fresh in the PV context, and I'm very happy for your feedback and questions. So that's it. Let's reconnect humanity with the sun again together, and I'm happy to answer questions. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, George. Any questions from the audience?